know you guys were under Coach Diaz in the spring, but what's kind of any differences you see?
I mean, the difference right now is that we have young guys. We have lots of young guys we haven't played with yet. They're gaining our trust right now. They're, we're just seeing what they can do right now, and that's the difference, is working them in, getting reps, and learning how they are.
Obviously, from an experience standpoint, you lose a guy like B. Mack and Matthew Wells, but as far as the numbers, you guys still got some pretty good depth there at linebacker.
Yeah, it's fine. We have great depth. I mean, we've all played together before. We love playing together. We've got good team chemistry that we've had for a while, and we're only getting better too. So.
People talk about the loss of leadership, I guess, with some of the guys that have graduated. But Beniquez has been the vocal, leader of the group for a long time. Can you just talk about his leadership role?
Yeah, Beniquez is awesome. I mean, we came in together. I mean, he's really developed as a leader, and he's stepping it up, and he really embraces that role. And I think everybody on the team respects him a lot. As a new leader. He's awesome to play with, and we feed off each other. It's good to have somebody that can lead when you're too tired or when you're tired. It's good to have the linebacking core. Zach too, us three, to have people to help lead.
When you talked about gaining the trust in the young guys, why is that trust, that chemistry, so important from the linebacking core?
It's really important. I mean, you can't have a good defense if you don't trust each other. I mean, everybody's got their 1 of 11. To fill their part to do every play. So, I mean, if you got a guy up there you don't trust, I mean, how are you going to play in your gap when you think you got to go help somebody else? So, I mean, it's really important to gain the team's trust.
What are your impressions of some of those younger linebackers over the summer and the first few practices?
The new guys?
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good guys. They're good athletes. I love them, as people, and I'm really seeing what they can do now. And they're really, first few practices, they really, especially when we put pads on, you're starting to see who they really are, and it looked good today. They did look good.
How much carryovers there been with Diaz's schemes and stuff from the spring to now at camp, kind of understanding what he wants and expects?
Yeah, I mean, us guys that have been here with him, we obviously understand a little bit more now what he wants, and we're kind of at a point now where we're getting into the details, the specifics, and he's an awesome coach, and his philosophy is really something I think that's helping us.
Are you enjoying the added responsibility of being kind of in a teaching role too, not just learning your own position and settling in, but you've got a bunch of guys that you're kind of coaching up?
Yeah, when you can teach it, that's when you know it. So, I mean, that's the best part, is when you can teach something, because that helps you understand it even better. Is when you can teach guys the whole defense.
Talking to other defensive players, when we asked them about Manny, they said, well, what's the biggest difference, or what is this defense about? And he says, we're going to bring a lot of pressure. We're going to blitz a lot. Can you just talk about that, bringing the blitz?
He does. He gets a little itchy if you can't blitz. He does like to blitz. He's an aggressive guy. He doesn't like to sit back and take anything. So, I mean, it's fine with me. I mean, I like to blitz. I think it's going to be fun.
Beniquez almost be interchangeable back there. I mean, either one could be a outside or inside linebacker.
Yeah, we know. I mean, it's all the same. I mean, the concept, the only difference is a number. It's all relatively, similar, small knick-knack things, but it's all the same. We could interchange if we had to.
You talk about he has that loud voice and all. You're kind of more gruff and low-key in that.
I am, but I mean, I get on the field. I got to control middle linebacker. I got to control my defensive lineman. He's more in charge of the outside guys, and he's in charge of them too. But I got to make sure I get them lined up before anything. So, luckily, I don't have to scream too loud.
We see Gary Breeland's size. He looks like he's ready to play right now. For the mental aspect, how far does that need to come for him to match that physical ability?
Gary's doing really good. I mean, he's a great specimen. He's an awesome guy. I mean, he's coming along really great. I think he's going to be a really good player, and he's really understanding it a lot better now.
How good is it to have Diaz coming back in the mix now too?
We do like having Diaz. I mean, we've got some serious depth at linebacker now, and a lot of young guys. But I mean, it's good to have Diaz back. We're excited. We missed him from last year, and he's really developing as a player, and he's getting a lot better.
How do you think last year helped you in the sense that you were kind of that second team middle linebacker, and the three kind of linebackers came out? Now you're in that role this year again, leading that defense. How did last year kind of help you prepare for the moment this year?
Yeah, I mean, last year we were all starters, and that's how we viewed it, and that's how we were. I mean, the playing time difference was very different, and if you add special teams to all those twos, I mean, we even played some more than ones. So, I mean, we've got a lot of reps under our belt. We know what we're doing out there. It's nothing new. It's not going to be any new adrenaline. So, I mean, last year definitely helped a lot getting all those reps.
Offensive guys love this time of year, but how much the defense guys look forward to putting the pads on and actually hitting?
Oh, I loved it. Today was awesome. I was so tired of shorts. I was ready to get back and I was tired of tagging people off and not being able to attack at the line of scrimmage. It's much better.